Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to part 3 of this madness. And I just watched this last night, by the way. So let's get right into this shit, right? Because it's gonna get wicked. So we left off with, of course, the older sister, Sushida, I hope I'm saying this correctly, or Suchida, ended up having the affair and cheating on her boyfriend with her stepfather, which is crazy, by the way, right? And this is where, like, okay, one quick note, right? I realized that they have like this long, like previously on this show. Like, usually in those shows, they quickly recap what happened in the last episode. This one, they give you like a whole, almost half of the episode recap of what previously on. That's how wild it is. So we're at the beginning of part 3 now. And part 3, it's a little bit interesting though, because apparently while he was disciplining his daughter and video calling his wife, well, his newly wed wife, and of course we get to the part where Tsuchida is having the affair, ended up cheating on her boyfriend with her stepfather, and then of course Tsumugi, which is Urowaka, mommy's daughter, ended up seeing the entire situation, and this is why they were doing the deed too, that is crazy, by the way. So she ended up like thinking to herself, she was contemplating about something, because she realized she beginning to realize that she is like an unwanted child, meaning like she is nowhere near the favored one. You know how parents will have their kids like their favorite kids? Yeah, like apparently she's not the one. So she's there like face down, like down bad, like horrendous. And of course we see the friend who works in the cafe, apparently is her classmate, and she like comforts her, and she's talking to her about the situation with her stepfather, and she's like, listen, I need your help to help me kick him out, because he's really doing something that's not correct and is very immoral. And she's like, okay, well, you know what, I'm gonna talk to him for you. So next day he comes into the cafe like a regular customer, gets his regular coffee, and she's like, well, listen, while she's pouring the coffee too, she's like, well, listen, I would like to talk to you about something, because my friend, which is your daughter, well, stepdaughter precisely, said some things that may be concerning. So of course he said he agreed reluctantly, and they were both like walking through this alley, and this is where she realized the type of monster that he is. So much so that whilst he was punishing her punishing his stepdaughter, this is where we get to that scene where they're like both walking down the alleyway, because apparently they're walking like after school, I believe, and this is where he pulls out his D, and she is in shock, like in a state of shock. So yeah, that is pretty much the end of it. And on the next episode, we get to see like the fourth and final episode, where she finally gave in, because apparently at first she was like a bit reluctant about it, and then of course she finally gave in to the temptation and drowned herself in pleasure, which is wild, by the way. But anyways, guys, without further ado, let's get right into this video.
ウタさんが信じらんない。あいつと知り合いとか、あんなことするとか。マジのパパか。まあ昔のパパ活っていうか、遠行のことは聞いてたけど。遠行？しっかり稼いで人脈作って憧れちゃう。あんたそんなとこ尊敬してたの？でもつむママにバレたらまずいよね。親子で男取り合うとか。親子で？お姉ちゃんに私にママまで、これって親子だ。あんな鬼畜、もうさせない、絶対させないから。おいこらゲスクズ、話あんだけど。
迷惑だぞ。
あんたが迷惑だっての。この変態、家で話すから帰りなさいよ。
おい。
これでりょうさんとできなくなったらもしかして
Alright, so folks, that is the end of part 3. So to quickly recap on this, apparently the daughter knows, well, not the daughter, sorry. Hirano knows what type of influence Tsuchida was like basically the senior. And Tsumugi and her friend used to very much look up to her. What's interesting is that at first she was like extremely reluctant to his advances, and then she eventually gave in, especially during the train scene. And they ended up doing it in a hotel where him and Tsushida ended up doing it recently. And she was like, at first she was like frightened, and then she's like, he's just like very tender and caring and so kind, which is extremely wild. That was probably one of the wildest statements I ever heard her say. And I'm not gonna lie, she's actually cute. She's actually very kind. She's very friendly. She doesn't seem like she's the total opposite of Tsumugi. Like Tsumugi is like this spoiled brat, always hardened, and she feels she's tough. No, she's the total opposite, which is extremely interesting to say the least. And yeah, that is the end of part 3. I will be doing part 4 tomorrow, guys. Again, I do apologize for not uploading in the last couple of days because I was extremely busy. So yeah, things kind of caught up in a moment. And yeah, so that is the end of it, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I am ending this series, a Father's Day special edition, with the final part, which I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna do the one I just posted a couple days back, or yesterday, I believe I posted on my YouTube, where there's like a Spy X Family version of this, but Anya is not going to be featured in this one. Hate to disappoint y'all, but Anya is not going to be featured. It's actually 2 spies pretending to be housewife and husband, and the hardworking husband. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. I will definitely be doing that very soon, so I'll keep you guys posted. Until then, peace out. And again, I really appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel. You're showing love and support. And yeah, have a good one and peace out. Also, enjoy the rest of the gameplay.